Hi guys, haunted camera YT here. So before this video starts, I just want to say I'm trying a new editing style out. Like instead of just like showing a plain black screen, I'm just like gonna put like pictures up of the episode I'm talking about. You'll see. Also, at the beginning, I said I was really sick. But this video took a little bit of time to make, so I was recovering when I made the video. So at the end of the video, I'm not sick. Also, I started a second channel, so if you wanna subscribe to that, then yeah. Basically, I'll just be talking about other like films, movies, TV shows, and stuff like that that are not Goosebumps related. So yeah, enjoy the video. Hello, guys. Haunted Camera YT here. So, I'm currently, really, sick right now, but, I promise to, make, more content, in my last video. Yeah, today I'm gonna be talking about like my top five favorite episodes of Goosebumps. So let's get into this. All right, so first we have the Haunted Mask 2. I know everyone like loves the first Haunted Mask, and honestly, I like the first Haunted Mask. I like the first Haunted Mask as well, but like not as much as other people. It honestly, this is a really unpopular opinion, but I honestly prefer the Haunted Mask too. That sentence was probably really confusing, and I am sorry. Uh, anyways, yeah, the Haunted Mask 2, honestly, it's just way better in horror. I mean, I definitely prefer like the characters and stuff, like the first one. I mean, not that the characters are like bad here, but they're pretty good here, but they're just way better. They're just way better in the first one. Yeah, but no, this episode is just like amazing. Also, it has the duck walk Corey best scene. That it's one of the best scenes, and it's just the best scene in like any Goosebumps episode. Yeah. Definitely a really good episode. Highly recommend it. Yeah. All right. Next we've got Awesome Ants. Now, Awesome Ants honestly a really underrated episode. Cuz like Awesome Ants is just an awesome episode. Yeah, I know that was probably the most basic pun I ever could have come up with. I mean, goddamn, I probably just should have added a laugh track. It's probably like a joke Amy Schumer would come up with, or some shit. Okay. Anyways, this is a really amazing episode. Like, uh, honestly, this episode is yeah, I love the horror. I especially love the ending. Honestly, that has to be like one of the best endings in like a Goosebumps episode. My God, the ending is good. And I know people like complain about the CGI in the episode, or I don't know if you could really call it CGI, but personally I don't know. I don't know. I find like the bad CGI kind of charming in a way. Like I feel like most of the time you could enjoy the goosebumps CGI ironically. Uh, yeah. So uh so a really awesome episode. Uh I would say I recommend it, but like I recommend like every episode I'm gonna talk about. So yeah. All right. So next here we got Night of the Living Dummy 2. Honestly, this is just like out of the 3 Slappy related episodes there are, this is just my favorite. I mean, honestly, they should have made a Night of the Living Dummy 1, but uh, eh, but honestly, even if they did, I don't even think it could beat this. Night of the Living Dummy 2 is just like a masterpiece. I mean, I love the original. I also like really love the original Night of the Living Dummy 2 book. But yeah, but the episode's really amazing as well. I really don't have much to say about this one though. I think it has some really great horror. Slappy's definitely really terrifying in this. Yeah, like the second book's like honestly like my favorite. It's honestly like my second favorite Slappy book of all time. First is obviously My Friend Slappy. But yeah, no, really, a really amazing episode. Uh, yeah, yeah, just yeah. So I don't really have much more to say about it. Did go watch Night of the Living Dummy 2 if you haven't already. All right, so before we continue this shitty ass half effort Goosebumps video. Uh, I know this is not a sponsorship. Trust me, I am not popular enough to get a sponsorship with any company. I mean, if I did get a sponsorship, then I would decline it. Because the company's probably making a huge mistake, or the company's just really shady. Anyways, before we continue, I would like to give some honorable mentions. So, yeah. Alright, so for my first honorable mention, I'm gonna have to put My Shrunken Head, or How I Got My Shrunken Head. Uh, I think this is a really great episode, like really great, but it's not one of my favorites. Uh, yeah, like I don't really have much to say. Really great episode. Highly recommend you check it out, person watching this. Yeah. Alright, so next honorable mention we have Say Cheese and Die. Not Say Cheese and Die again, okay, not the sequel. I feel I need to specify that. The first one, okay? Now, this episode is just really good. Like, I don't think it's like one of the greatest Goosebumps episodes of all time, but I do think it has one of the greatest characters in a Goosebumps episode. No, not one of the greatest characters, the greatest character, okay? I love Greg Banks in this episode. I just love young Ryan Gosling's Greg Banks altogether, okay? I, I, yeah, I love him. I could make a whole video about why I love him. I'm not gonna go, too much into why I love him. I might, save that for a different video. But even without him, this episode is still really good. I think the book is definitely better. Like, I mean, like, Greg Banks is definitely better in the episode than in the book, but uh, like Spidey from the book is just much better. Uh, yeah. I don't really have anything else to say about this episode. Just a really good episode with an amazing main protagonist. Yeah, that I guess that wraps it up for the honorable mentions. All right, so next we have Perfect School. Now I'm gonna keep this pretty brief as I don't want to get into spoilers as I think you should watch it yourself. Person watching this video, yeah. So this episode has really amazing build up. Uh, yeah. And the twist is just phenomenal. And I also like the actual ending itself, like not just the twist. Uh, yeah. Honestly, it sucks like the Goosebumps '90s show ended and didn't get a fifth season because honestly, this deserves a sequel. I wish we could have gotten a sequel, but unfortunately, we didn't. Yeah. Also, fun fact. I there was a deleted review where I reviewed this episode. In the deleted video, and and it was honestly shit. So like I kind of deleted it from my channel, but but that's all I really have to say. I mean, again, I don't want to go into spoilers, so on to number one. All right. So next we have the Ghost Next Door. And this episode has really amazing build up. Like it almost as amazing as Perfect School. I love this episode, and I honestly cried during the ending. I really don't have much to say about the Ghost Next Door. It's just like my favorite episode of Goosebumps. Yeah, I have yet to read the book, but honestly, I can't wait. So, yeah. All right, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this shitty little video. This has been a video I wanted to make for some time, but yeah. I'm gonna try to upload more. So bye, I guess.